Hello everyone, I'm Geodas11 and now I will tell you a story. Yes, this is the first time ever you hear my voice, and I've decided to talk because I have realized that I can't make this video with just subtitles. So of course I apologize for my pronunciation and other mistakes I have made. This video will show you my way to 10,000 wins on SkyWars solo minigame here on CubeCraft. As you can see, I have finally reached this extreme milestone, so let's start. I joined CubeCraft for the first time ever on 9th November 2018. According to my research, it must have been the day for 90%, but the fact is that it was from my old mobile phone and playing Minecraft on it was kinda laggy. At the time, only 4 tournament games were available on CubeCraft: SkyWars, Egg Wars, Survival Games and Minerware. And guess what was the first game I played? Yes, it was SkyWars, because it was the only game I was sure how to play, but it didn't go so well. How I said, I played on my old lagging phone and at the same time nothing like platform-based matchmaking existed on CubeCraft, so that means I played against all players, including those on computers or consoles, but through that I have set up my goal: win one game. It took me several days trying, I don't know how many, but at least 1 week, definitely. But one day, I managed to do that. I managed to win my first game of SkyWars solo. But after that, I played SkyWars just sometimes, because I prefer arcade games than PvP, so I was playing mainly on the Hive. But that changed in March 2019, when my new computer was built. At this time I started to play minigames more often. Playing wasn't lagging anymore and it was also more comfortable for me than touch controls. I also came back to SkyWars. I wasn't good, but I was slowly getting better as I was playing it. When I checked my statistics, for the first time ever I had around 50 wins. So another goal was set, reached 100 wins. So I played and played. I remember that great feeling when I reached that. I felt so special that I've reached something that many others didn't. 100 was a big number for me, and of course I had no idea what's more to come. I had no dreams even about 1000 at the time, but I continued to play. SkyWars became my favorite minigame. When I checked my statistics in December 2019, I had around 500 wins. I realized that 1000 isn't impossible. With the arrival of 2020, I started to play SkyWars very often. I had some basic skills and mainly I had a motivation. My goal was to reach 1000 wins, so again I played and played. And as I was playing, I was getting better. Then the final day has come. When I had 999 wins, I decided to win my last game from my mobile phone. That took me some time, but I did it. It's 1st of April 2020 and I have just reached 1000 wins on SkyWars solo. As soon as I have reached 1000 wins, I found out that I'm not far away from reaching SkyWars leaderboard. Yes, at that time, 5th player had around 1400 wins. At present days, it's much more harder to reach the leaderboard. Anyway, this gave me even more motivation. This was the time when I was playing SkyWars every single day, and this was also the time when I changed my style of playing the game. I started to play more risky than carefully. I have also changed my field of view, changed my inventory sorting system, learned speed bridging, changed keyboard shortcuts, and tried several resource packs, all to make my progress faster. I reached the leaderboard on 25th of April 2020. I was extremely happy, and I had a lot of motivation to continue playing and climbing this leaderboard, and also I was getting closer to another milestone.
Take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly, you are glowing at night. So don't make it hard, don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're cold. I'm waiting for your love, you just keep me hanging on. I deserve to stay, and I will find my way. I will find my way.
It's 13th of May 2020 and I have just reached 2000 wins on SkyWars solo. Just 42 days after my first 1000. That's 23.8 wins every day in average. I still don't understand to this day how I could be that fast those days. My way to 3000 wins wasn't that fast. I didn't play that regularly, I play just sometimes, but I still had a lot of motivation to continue. It was enjoyable. I was moving around 25th place on the leaderboard. I have tried some more resource packs and changed my user interface to match Java edition. But there were always people that made it harder for me. They're called hackers or cheaters. Weird people that keep breaking the rules by using forbidden modifications. Nothing can make me more angry in SkyWars than a flying hacker with kill aura and reach distance. I've already reported around 300 players using CubeCraft forums and even more in-game when they added this option. The problem is that CubeCraft's anti-cheat system or Sentinel is bad in my opinion when I compared it with other Minecraft servers. Hackers have always been my big enemies.
Let's slow down
thinking about tomorrow. I'm feeling everything I need from you. It's all I believe in. I know you feel it too. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you.
It's 7th of October 2020 and I have just reached 3000 wins on SkyWars solo.
I'll be holding you.
After reaching 3000 wins, I continued to play normally. I was on my way to 4000 wins, but then something happened. Something that changed CubeCraft forever. Yes, I'm talking about the new knockback system which was introduced on 23rd December 2020. I was fully against this change. I wrote several arguments on CubeCraft forums, Discord or even in-game, but I was unsuccessful. More players voted for it than against. This was the first thing in which CubeCraft really disappointed me. I hate when I'm used to something and then it changes, but that's life, I guess. I had to learn the entire new knockback and get used to it. This was a very controversial theme at the time, but whether you like or dislike this knockback, I respect your opinion and you should respect mine. It's 3rd of February 2021 and I have just reached 4000 wins on SkyWars solo. Yes, that's right. This was the time when I started to use one of the first real clients for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, the Onix client. This gave me some allowed benefits like this armor heads-up display or this potion heads-up display, but later mainly the ability to change my GUI scale and make it smaller. I was busy with searching how to do this for a longer time, so I was extremely happy that I can finally play on Bedrock with a smaller graphical user interface. It's 10th of July 2021 and I have just reached 5000 wins on SkyWars solo. Oh yes, and I was on 14th place in the leaderboard. I got into trouble when Mojang introduced Render Dragon. Because I was affected by this bug, I had to stay on version 1.16.100, which was limiting me, and as time was going, this was bigger and bigger problem. Those who got affected too can confirm that the game is unplayable with that. The worst thing is that this bug isn't still fixed to this day. The community had to work it out itself. The first shock came out when CubeCraft dropped support for 1.16 on 28th of July 2021. Luckily, it was re-enabled 2 days later. At that time, 1% of CubeCraft players were using 1.16 versions. I continued to play, but not that often as in the past months. I was waiting for Mojang to fix the bug, but nothing was happening. And as time was going, I was slowly losing my motivation. That was a serious problem. And CubeCraft definitely dropped support for 1.16 versions on 30th of November 2021. I definitely stopped playing Minecraft. Because I uninstalled it, but I installed it back a few weeks later. I know there was a fix for the bug by installing non-Render Dragon unofficial newer version of Minecraft, but this version isn't compatible with Onix client. I was out of energy and I didn't have any motivation, so I had no reason to play Minecraft anymore. In February 2022, I have finally found a fix that worked for me, and I was able to update. But only thanks to the Minecraft community. Mojang did nothing, and I won't lie, I missed SkyWars. I try not to think about SkyWars in the past months, but this is unforgettable. My motivation was slowly coming back, but I didn't have much time to play SkyWars, so I was playing when I had some. I found out that I dropped all the way to 20th place in the leaderboard. I had to recover.
That carries them has kept me astray. Too soon to
It's 30th of May 2022 and I have just reached 6000 wins on SkyWars solo. And that screenshot is the only footage I have. I'm so mad at myself.
let me show you all the ways. Let me show you
I go to school and of course that is time consuming sometimes. But being a student has a big advantage, the holidays. And I, as I study in Czechia, have holiday in July and August. That practically means that I have 2 months of no school time. At this time I came up with my progress summer plan and I will try to explain. I had to win 25 games every day from the start of July till the end of August, with the exception of Sundays and some other defined days. I wasn't sure if I can really follow this plan the whole summer, but I did. It's 7th of August 2022 and I have just reached 7,000 wins on SkyWars solo.
I have been taken by the words that you say. The voice that carries them has kept me astray. Too soon to act on it, can we ever be? That all depends on what you're feeling from me. Let me show you all the way. Let me show you all the ways. Oh, let me show you all the ways. Yeah, let me show you all the ways.
My recover plan was successful. After the summer was over, I didn't play that often. I remember playing often again during my winter holidays and at the start of 2023. And then I also started to be active at the end of February for my new setup as I was getting closer to another milestone. But the best thing about reaching 8,000 wins is that I did it on my birthday, just 5 minutes after midnight. What a nice gift! I just turned 18 and the first thing that happened was that I reached 8,000 wins. I was even dreaming about SkyWars the following night. And the next day I realized how much SkyWars means to me. I had a lot of memories. I was viewing old screenshots and, you know, nostalgia. It will be 5 years from the first time I played SkyWars on CubeCraft. It's a big part of my life. This was also the time when I got the idea of creating this video. And by the way, this skin was always with me. I have never really changed my skin. This is the first skin I have ever created by myself and I've been using it since then. Anyway, it's 8th of March 2023 and I have just reached 8,000 wins on SkyWars solo. After few months, another summer has arrived, and I was like, why not to repeat what I have done the previous summer? At this time, my motivation was comparable with the motivation I had the first part of 2020. I was so excited. I wanted to reach 10,000 wins. So here starts my second progress summer, explained earlier in this video.
Invincible.
It's 18th of July 2023 and I have just reached 9,000 wins on SkyWars solo. Now you will see my final game. Oh my god, I'm so hyped right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's 31st of August 2023 and I have just reached 10,000 wins on SkyWars solo. Oh my god, that's incredible. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I managed to reach this. 5-digit number. Wow, it looks epic. Right now, I'm placed on the 10th place in the leaderboard. That means I was the 10th player who have ever managed to reach 10,000 wins on SkyWars solo on CubeCraft. And what I can be proud of is that I did it myself. I did it just myself. I mean, when you play duos or squads, you can be carried by someone else, or you can just play in a party with another leaderboard player, which is not cheating, but your chance of winning is nearly double in my opinion, and I saw that many players do this. Anyway, that doesn't mean I don't respect them. No, I fully respect them, they deserve it, that's why CubeCraft separate these leaderboards, okay? I just wanted to say that when you play solo, it's 100% on you, and when you die, you don't have the chance that your teammate still win the game. Another thing what I want to say is that this leaderboard is sorted by wins, or win games, and not by skill. Being on the 10th place doesn't mean that I'm better than this player or worse than this player. No, being on the 10th place means that I have won more games than players below me and less games than players above me. So please don't compare us by skill. Of course, being in the leaderboard usually means that you are a good player, but it doesn't mean that you're invincible. You're a normal player, and I don't think that I'm one of the best. There are still a lot of good players that play better than me, and I know that. Okay, this was what I wanted to tell you. Now, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot of me. This was a very important video for me, and I worked so hard on its creation. Thank you so much, goodbye, and good luck in SkyWars.